So, on this rainy day in Alabama, what do? Well, you hit the rack store up. And I say store because I only went to one. But I went looking for this one in particular fragrance because I heard it was very good. So you want to know my thoughts on Hugo Boss Reversed and my scent of the day. Meet me on the other side of this little intro and I'm going to tell you all about it. What's going on, everybody? It is your boy LL Cool Trey Belafonte in the building. Listen, it's been it's been an interesting day. Some surprises in my personal life, some good things. I'm looking around because it's been a rainy day though, kind of dreary. But nonetheless, it's still been a good day. Had a doctor's appointment, got out, got some good news for the first time in a while. My foot is on the mends, it's on the hill. He said about 2 more weeks and I should be back to 100, so that's a good thing. Thanks to all those who've been praying for me. Didn't feel like coming home, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna ride a little bit. I'm already out, so. You've heard me talk about Corinth, Mississippi, which is just about 30 minutes or so, maybe a little longer, west of me, which is actually the closest Marshalls to me. And I love Marshalls. I actually prefer Marshalls over TJ Maxx, even though they're kind of the same family. Well, they are the same family. Ain't no kind of to it. You can actually use your TJ Maxx card at Marshalls. Anyway, I digress. Wanted to run down there in search of one particular fragrance, and they just happen to have it. The fragrance that I went in search of is from the house of Hugo Boss, and it is called Reversed. I was talking to my boy Manuel from Manuel's House of Aromas and my boy JP from JP Frags, and this fragrance came up with both of them. This fragrance is supposed to smell very similar to a very expensive fragrance from the house of Bvlgari called Tygar. Now, I don't have Tygar. I have lots of Bvlgari fragrances. I've been wearing Bvlgari fragrances for many years. But to me, to pay $250, $300 for a Bvlgari fragrance, I can't see doing it. It's hard to see doing that for any fragrance, but definitely a Bvlgari fragrance. And the reason that I say that is Bvlgari is a designer fragrance. You know, that's like Tom Ford. I just don't get it, which I get out in California. You can actually pull up and go in the Bvlgari store. So, I mean, I know exactly what Bvlgari is in the world of fashion, but still, I can't see it, especially when you have fragrances like this. Now, again, disclaimer, I have not smelled Bvlgari Tygar. I think Manuel said he had a decant of it, and he said it was eerily similar. In fact, he did a video about it. JP, I don't think had a decant, but I think he had clones of it, and he said, you know what, they do smell alike. When I first sprayed this on my hand, I was like, this fragrance reminds me of something. It reminds me of something, and I'm gonna revisit it real quick so I can get that opening and give myself another little spray. I mean, any reason to spray a fragrance on is a good one, right? So, now I'll tell you about this fragrance. It's well made. It really is. And I paid, this is a 2.5 ounce, 75 ml bottle. It doesn't look like it, I know. But it is a 75 ml bottle, and I paid $29. Right off the bat, I'm reminded of a couple of other fragrances. One fragrance that it reminds me of in particular is also from the house of Hugo Boss, and it is Boss Bottled Unlimited. Very similar to that fragrance. I'll tell you, it's well made. I know I just said that, but this is a well-made fragrance. When you spray it on, you don't get that alcohol blast or alcohol twinge at all. You can go right to the nose with it, and it smells good. I really like this fragrance. I really do, but I also like Unlimited. But I really like this fragrance as well. It smells amazing. And I think this is the absolute perfect time of year to wear this fragrance. It's not too cold. It's not too hot. This fragrance is a little bit citrusy, but it's got something, a little something extra that makes it wearable in the evening times and even on into the cooler days, into the winter, especially like in Alabama or pretty much most of the South. It may be January and it's 55 degrees, especially if the sun comes out. It could be 55 degrees. You know, some days it feels like it, some days it don't. Now the next day, it may just be 45 or 35, but when that sun comes out is the point I'm making. You will be fine with a real light jacket and that bright sunshine. I think fragrances like this go perfect on a cold winter's day. They actually even perform better. Now, when I smelled it, it reminded me of two fragrances off the top. One was, again, the Hugo Boss bottled Unlimited. It's also in a white bottle, you know, the white one with the green. I was laying across my bed talking with Miss Belafonte, and smelling it, and another fragrance came to mind and hit me. I know what that other fragrance that it smells like is. Not exact, but very, very close. Profumo from Acqua di Gio. So if you've been looking for I'm gonna find a spot to spray this on. They're very similar. The opening is just a little bit different. But if you give this a few minutes to do what it does, move a little bit, dry down a little bit, tone down a little bit, these two fragrances are very similar also. Again, I wish I had Bvlgari Tygar on hand to smell. I don't, but, and I wish I had sprayed it somewhere else because the leather from my watch band, I smell it too, and it's giving this a little bit of a different. Nonetheless, both of these are incredible, incredible scents. Profumo is a banger of a fragrance, and so is this. Now this is decisively cheaper than this. 29 versus what, 75? That's a nice little price difference as well. So if you're looking for this, which is Profumo, and you've wanted to, you know, maybe wait to find something cheaper or whatever, give this a try. Multiple reasons to buy this fragrance. I really think it's good. I'll tell you. Now, neither one of these are monster projectors. They're both really well made, good office type scents, real easy to wear, real smooth. Neither one of them, the Profumo or the reversed, are monster projectors, which is a good thing. Now, again, they're not identical, but they are very close. I'll say this is about 90% of this. A few little subtle differences, but I would highly recommend you guys picking this up, especially with Christmas coming up. If you've got somebody that is really hard to buy certain fragrances for, I think they would like this one. I really do. I mean, they would like this one too. But I definitely think they would like this Hugo Boss reverse, and it would save you some money. I mean, and the longer it dries down, the more it reminds me of this. Maybe I should take my watch off. I'll take it off in a minute. Slight difference, but I'll say 90%, and it gives you the exact same vibe and energy. So the exact same place I would wear this, I would wear this. You know, very versatile scents. Both pretty much, I think, year-round scents. Even though they are citrusy, they're not a juvenile citrusy or the type of citrus that people won't take you serious if you wear. You know what I'm saying? Because like you have some fragrances that just come off as youthful. You know, like let's say you're going to a funeral. I could wear either one of these to a funeral, but it wouldn't be my first choice. Why? I just wouldn't. To me, I mean, they're both great fragrances. I just don't think they're very serious, and I don't think they're meant to be. Not that they don't smell good, but I just think they fit more of a laid-back, casual occasion, and it ain't but one person in the funeral laid back. I'm sorry, that's a bad joke. Bad Belafonte, but let's face it, that's just the way it is. Everybody else is upset. Ain't but one joker there that he getting his chill on. Everybody else is a little, you know, worked up. Except for him and the dude that owned the funeral home. Why do all morticians talk the same way? At least all the black ones, they talk the exact same way. I don't care where you meet a mortician at, they all have that same voice. And they be looking at you like they ready for you to die. I'd be like, bruh, stop looking at me like that. It's not my time. Go on somewhere with that. I'm sorry. Got bad trade. But that's just how I see it. They just look at you like, you ain't got much longer. I'll be seeing you soon. And I'd be thinking, shit. Not for a while, my boy. Not if I got anything to do with it. But anyway, that is my first impressions on Hugo Boss Reversed. Really good fragrance. Again, I paid $30 for that 2.5 mil or, no, that's not right, 2.5 ounce, 75 mil. And it's a good fragrance. I like it. I think it very well compares to Profumo by Acqua. Now, I'll say this. If you have Boss Bottled Unlimited, you may not have a need for that Hugo Boss Reverse, unless you're just a Hugo Boss fan and you just want it. You don't have to be like me and spend your money on both of them because you have a fragrance addiction. But nonetheless, I heard it smelled like a very good fragrance and I wanted to get it. Pleased to have it in my collection. Glad I bought it. One of the best cheapy purchases I've made in a while. I like it. Like it a lot. My scent of the day while I got your attention. Do we look alike? Do we favor? Yeah, we both teddy bears. Moschino's Toy Boy. Now, this is a rose fragrance that I can wear. As you know, I don't like a lot of sweet fragrances. I don't like a lot of florals. This one is both, and I like it. It doesn't sweeten up on my skin to the point where I'm like feeling like I may get a little queasy. It does just right. It's very floral, but it's not overly floral. Definitely a good little fragrance to wear on a laid-back occasion. Again, this is not something, you know, that I would wear to a job interview or anything like that, but it is definitely very playful. Toy Boy, I think, is an excellent name for this. Love the bottle. Isn't that one of the best bottles in the game? Absolutely love it. Love everything about the fragrance. It performs well on me. It does well. I think this is one of those that you can wear year-round. Winter, summer, spring, or fall. No matter how hot or cold, I think you can wear this one. I really think Toy Boy is a good one. Again, the Christmas holidays are coming up. That's one I think you can get from places like Fragrance Net and Fragrance X at around what, the $50 mark? I think around the $50 mark for 100 mil, 50 mil, and I think a 50 mil. I think the 50 mil is about 50. Yeah. And it's a good purchase. It's a good purchase. I think they actually probably should have marketed that as a unisex fragrance. And then I know they have the one in the white. It's what, Toy 2? I don't think it's called Toy Boy. I think it's just Toy. I didn't pick that one up, but I've seen it. Maybe it's the dry down in this that I like, because more of that pear comes out in the dry down and the rose fades. But nonetheless, I think it's a good fragrance as well. So with that being said, I'm gonna wrap this up, guys. I really appreciate you being the best part of this channel. And some of you have been with me since the early days of like 200 subs and 150 subs. Really appreciate you guys. It means a lot. I appreciate you all coming by this channel and being a part of it. That means a lot. So with that being said, I'm gonna get off here, edit this video, get this video ready to upload and all that good stuff. Always, please feel free to be active in the comment section. The first chance I get, I will get to your comments and respond to them as soon as I can. All comments are welcome, even if it's criticism. It is what it is. That's how we get better in life. You know, we're not gonna pout about it. We're just gonna see if we can fix it, you know, and get better. That's my job. That's what I strive to do, is be better every day than I was today. So anyway, with that being, did I just say that? Be better today. See what I'm talking about? Be better tomorrow than I was today. So, and have a little bit more money. I ain't figured that one out yet. I'm still working on to have more money today than I ain't figured that one out yet. But when I do, y'all gonna be the first people to know about it. But anyway, again, thank you all. I really appreciate it. God bless you all, and I love you all. Peace.